Welcome back, Tarot fam, to part 2 of Two for Tuesday. So we're going to be talking about the Sussex and Wales PR chess game that's going on. We'll be right back. Welcome, Tarot fam. It's good to see you guys. Good to do my Two for Tuesday today. So we're going to be talking about the Sussex and the Wales and the Battle of PR right now. Want to remind everybody, Thursday, we are going to have our members live and go right into a community live, a general audience live, and looking forward to seeing you guys there. Bring your best questions, bring your best attitudes, and we're going to have a great time in that. So 3:05 East Coast time, I will start the members live, and 4:05 I will start the general live. Also, be sure to take advantage of all of the sales I have going on for the summer. You can book indefinitely into the future, and that pricing, all of my pricing is going to change as soon as we get to the 1st of September. So if you want to book now, book often. So reports are saying that Harry and Meghan are planning a Princess Diana documentary. I think that's the only way they're going to save face with Netflix. Tabloids are buzzing about Meghan's Netflix lifestyle show, part 2 or season 2. She's calling it season 2. That is coming up today. So I will probably watch that later. I know there are a number of YouTubers that are watching it. I'm going to have to really gird my loins for that one. Meanwhile, Kate's first late summer sighting at Balmoral, where the royal family is recreating and restoring. She is noticeably blonder, and she's reset headlines around the Wales just before school starts. So I myself am probably going to be a lot blonder next week or the following week. I've got to get in to see Chop Chop Bang Bang and get my hair sorted out. So it's super, super long. I'm going to bring up that card view. Please hit the like button as I do that, and chat it up in the comments, guys. Let me know how you're doing this week so far. So what is the real intent behind this Sussex media push regarding this Diana project? Is this just an empty promise? The emperor, they're trying to regain control, and 3 of Pentacles in reverse, they're trying to reconnect with Netflix. I can't blame them. So what's under the surface here? Is it money, money, money? The lovers are trying to make sure that that relationship with Netflix is solid. Queen of Cups, they don't like it. I think they feel pretty dirty. How does Harry feel about this? Let's see how Harry feels about it. Harry feels like he's giving people a peek into his mother's world, which is rich, because we all remember that he said he couldn't understand why the world was crying for his mother on the day of his funeral. He selfishly said, "You don't even know her. You didn't know her." Really, Harry? The nerve of you. How does Meghan feel about this? Oh boy. Oh boy, look at her. So we've got the 7 of Wands here, guys. I just wanted to show you that really out of sorts, out of balance, not finding that equilibrium. That is Meghan right there. What is in their suitcase position? King of Pentacles, guys, they are brokety broke. And what's in the future? The Wheel of Fortune. I think Netflix is going to jump at this. I'm going to take a look at that. Let's see. Is Netflix going to do that? And I'm sure if they do, we are going to have lots of readings on that. So, is Netflix salivating at the Diana thing? Yes, they want all revealed Ace of Cups, it'll restart the relationship. It'll loosen up their pockets. They don't care how bad it makes Harry and Meghan look. They don't care. They don't care if it ruins his identity forever. Before we get over to the Waleses, hang on. If Harry goes through with this Diana documentary, what is that going to do to his personal Q score? Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man, Queen of Swords, the Devil. He is going to seem emotional. He is going to seem fixated and obsessed with the past. Is that a good thing for him? Not necessarily. This is not going to be a good thing for him. I do think he is going to attempt to show all in the hopes that people will be more generous with him, but I don't think that they will be. He continues to want to be the poor little boy, the poor broken boy. So on to happier things. How did the Waleses counter program this fall? What did they do? We're looking at William and Catherine. How do they counterpoint this? Distancing themselves entirely from every single project he does and removing him as an influential person in the royal family. They are gray rocking him 100%. They are not going to respond. The days of William saying, "We are very much not a racist family," we're not going to see that again. We are not going to see William or Catherine react to any of this. Not that they have been reactive, but they are going to continue with their diaries and calendars, and they are just going to get the best revenge by living well. Oof. So, which brand is going to be strengthened by October? We will do the Wales on top. I want the Wales on top and the Sussex on the bottom. Which brand? We're talking about the collective brand, not the individual brand, even though Harry and Meghan seem to be functioning separately. Collective branding. Wales is on top. Lots of communication. Seven of Cups, lots of interesting information, and we are going to see them as a very united front with the people, with the palace, and with each other. How do the Sussexes do? Queen of Pentacles, we're busy over here making money. We're working very hard and coming up with different ideas. So that's the presentation. So we get this unity. We're also going to see more of the concealment of the royal family. We're going to get more mystery, which I think is going to be great. And we're going to get the Sussexes as rolling up their sleeves and working. We're working. Meghan's going to be putting on those suits and hustling around, doing what she does. It's really, and I think that is something that we've seen out of Meghan all along, her with the aggressive handshakes, the aggressive pushing forward and introducing herself. It comes off as pushy. I'm sure she thinks it is assertive and very businesslike. She's playing a role. We all know that. So is the Wales image crafted and produced? Yes, it's going to be crafted and produced. And I think that it is crafted and produced in a positive way. The Sussexes are going to be, we're just working over here. We're working class people, working, trying to make that money, trying to make things better for us, trying to compete, but we're not competing. We're not ranked. We're linked. Um, we're going to see them throwing a lot more ideas out. Remember, the Knight of Wands is not really a great crafter. He is going out and pitching the ideas, not necessarily building the ideas. The Knight of Pentacles would be more someone who is like going out and building. If you were building a treehouse and you had the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles there, the Knight of Pentacles would be hammering away and carrying wood and doing stuff. And the Knight of Wands would be saying, hey, wouldn't it be a great idea if we built an annex? So, it's still a whole lot of nothing, not too much coming out of them. So is this Diana project going to further the gulf between these two troubled men? I don't mean that William is troubled. He's troubled by Harry. Is it going to further the gulf between them? Six of Swords and the Emperor. Judgment in reverse. The Lovers in the back. William will understand this as an attempt to steal his legacy, steal his intended destination, and it will indeed cease all communications. There will be no interest in communicating back and forth on William's part. Harry has resorted to communicating with William through production and media, which is probably not the best way to communicate with your family. We learned that from Thomas Markle Sr. I think it widens the gulf. I think it effectively will destroy that relationship. There will be so much to unpack and so much betrayal. And I think Harry is going to frame himself as the true heir to Diana's greatness when he exhibits nothing. He is yelling it from the mountaintops rather than walking the walk. We've seen this in the mind walk that Harry has now done twice. I think thrice. I think he's done it 3 times. And simulating his mother's minefield walk. And in the meantime, William is actually doing the work. Harry is posing for pictures and William is doing the work. So I don't see any respite for this. I don't see that they are going to reconcile or that there's going to be any opportunity for Harry to exhibit worthiness of coming back to the family fold. So his father is his Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's his only hope. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the future.